The advanced battlefield computer simulation known as Abacus has been used by the British Army for the past decade to train headquarters without having to deploy troops on the ground. In its early years it was sometimes unreliable, but the system's now so stable it's made its first successful deployment in the field. Training bosses say bringing Abacus out on Exercise Rhino Charge is a real bonus for the division and brigade headquarters being put through their paces.
It's an operational analysis tool, so it's the resolution or the results of the different engagements are based on historical data, and so it's not just the judgment of the person who happens to look at the map and decide that yes, blue succeeded and red failed. It will give you a mathematical basis to that analysis, a formula that it would apply to all engagements.
2 ISO containers packed with flight cases were needed to transport the system to Poland, and it's been running in a marquee powered by generators. Civilian computer technicians have been brought in to set up and support the network, and the training team from CAST has also travelled down. Rhino Charge has been brought to Poland to run as part of the massive Ulan Eagle exercise, but it's all considered to be money well spent.
Training is never very cheap, but actually value for money I think is more important than pure cost. And in terms of value for money, this is an exercise well worth doing.
Abacus works by plotting the movements of imaginary troops and introducing various scenarios as the battle unfolds. Soldiers at the battle group headquarters type their actions into the system as they react to orders, and the computer then calculates realistic outcomes.
Swarovski has invaded the Alexander Pocket.
Out in the field, 20th Armoured Brigade, 4th Armoured Brigade and the 1st Danish Brigade have to make tactical decisions while dealing with the constant frictions of moving headquarters and digging in.
For the headquarters out on the ground, the system that we're using should be completely invisible to them. So what we're looking at is creating the player bubble. So that headquarters, which is tactically deployed, is talking to its battle groups, is talking to the divisional headquarters by secure radio, by ptarmigan trunk node system. To them, its battle groups are out in the area, in this part of Poland, fighting a battle or preparing for a battle.
Going to Poland hasn't just earned Abacus its first stamp in its passport. By proving it can travel around the world, it's opened up new possibilities for the system as more than just a training aid.
For us, it's proving its utility in support of this exercise, but then also starts to expose its utility in other ways, perhaps in support of expeditionary operations, where it could be used as a mission rehearsal tool.
20 Armoured Brigade have been the main focus of this year's Exercise Rhino Charge. They're due to deploy to Iraq next year, and bringing Abacus to Poland has meant they've had as realistic a training experience as possible ahead of their operational tour. Martha Fairley, the SBS Report, Trasko Pomorski.